Welcome everyone. I don't really know what this video is meant to mean, but here's my brand new M1 iPad Pro 2021 model. So I bought the 16 gig of RAM model. You can see I have the terabyte model right here, and that is the 16 gig of RAM. For some reason, you can't just choose outright to get 16 gigs of RAM. You have to get 1 terabyte of storage too. If I'm being honest with you, I never even use like 150 gigs of storage, so getting a terabyte was overkill. I honestly think now getting the terabyte option, I did that because more RAM usually means you get more life support on your iPad, but then I never actually update my software, so I think getting 16 gigs was a bit of a stupid decision, but we don't talk about that. We absolutely do not talk about that. So, I mean, overall, if we look at the iPad itself, I have the Magic Keyboard and the Apple Pencil. One thing I will say is the Magic Keyboard and the Apple Pencil don't work together. So if I just lock this iPad, right, you need 2 hands to open it, and it's like, how do I, like, you have to like grip here. I don't really have 2 hands, obviously, but having the Apple Pencil in the way is insanely awkward when using the Magic Keyboard, like opening it up. I will say though, at first I found like using this Magic Keyboard really weird. Like the mechanism to open it up is like really stiff. Like this is stiff. Oh my god, look at my hands. Like it's an exercise, right? But at the end of the day, I like it. The only problem is, like you could do weightlifting, just put 2 arms and start doing like it's a dumbbell. This is a dumbbell, literally. It just costs 2 grand. I don't know if the Magic Keyboard was the right decision. We'll have to see. Usually I don't really care about the trackpad for the most part, so I think I should have just got the smart folio case and I would have been fine, but I don't really know, especially when I have like a MacBook right here. I'm undecided. We will have to see about that, especially with the Apple Pencil too. I'm not used to this. I'll have to get used to it, and we'll have to see. I will say that the keyboard, I mean, it's just as good as the MacBook's keyboard, but you can see there's a lot of, what do you call this, bleeding on the keys, which is, you don't see this on the 16-inch MacBook Pro, which is a bit of a shame. Like, you can see that right there. If I did this on my 16-inch, that would not even show up. So that is definitely one downside. I will say though, this is going to be a powerhouse. I'm currently downloading my games. Like Kingdom Rush Origins is going to run like the iPhone 4, so having it run on the M1 iPad Pro isn't a big achievement. I was playing Kingdom Rush Frontiers earlier. I love these Kingdom Rush series. Right, if I just show you. Oh, did I just select new game? I mean, let's just try that again. I just want to show you what I've been up to, in my free time. To start, slot 1. You can see I've completed for the main campaign. I did this on my 2017 iPad Pro, and currently I've been trying to complete this level. I play on veteran because I'm not a puss, and this level is insanely hard. I will work on it, I'm not going to stream me playing these levels because no one watches. I also didn't realise, but Kingdom Rush Vengeance is a thing, which I'm looking forward to. I think this uses 120Hz display, which is actually going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to playing this, but I want to complete Kingdom Rush Frontiers. Then I'm on, I think, like the final level of Origins. Then I'm going to play the original Kingdom Rush. I'll play this like 10 times already. I'm just going to play it just for the 11th time. Then I'll move to Vengeance. I paid all for these games myself. Great games. If you ever want to get a good game, these are the best games in the world. And then for PUBG, we're streaming PUBG in the weekend, so I'm downloading this. I'm going to make a tutorial on how to get Fortnite on the iPad Pro. Currently, this is like a dud version, but I will eventually have it like a proper tutorial out on that. COD Mobile's installing, even though I'm banned. Most likely I'm just going to buy a new account and just act like nothing happens. I think that's the only way forward, or I could just stop playing the game entirely. I think stop playing the game entirely is for the most likely part. If PUBG doesn't work out, I'll go back to COD Mobile and I'll just do that. No one's going to care, let's be real here. And I mean, these other games, these are just dud games because eventually this iPad's going to lose support, and I'm going to have all these apps useless. I do think this is like an iPad the way you are for the most part meant to update it to the latest software, although iPadOS 15 wasn't very appealing. I mean, iPadOS 14 wasn't appealing, and this is running iPadOS 14. My iPad Pro 2017 is running iOS 13.3, and I prefer it over iPadOS 14. Like, what is this? Yikes, like, what is this, settings, like, I will say that the mini LED display on this iPad Pro, oh, it looks so good. Like, these blacks, these blacks, right? Look at these blacks. Oh my god. Let's go to settings. Like, for the most part, it genuinely looks like an OLED display. Like, let me just point a video recording at the iPad, because that's gonna help. But it actually looks really good, to be honest. Obviously, it's not an OLED display; it's a mini LED display. But this display is absolutely incredible. Obviously, you're not gonna get the same battery life benefits as OLED, but man, I don't think it gets much better than this. I must say, it is absolutely incredible. And of course, the 120Hz is gonna make me never be able to look at my iPhone again until I upgrade to the iPhone 13, which is probably what Apple wants. So, I mean, hey, I don't really know what this video was. It was kind of like a review, but it's kind of like at the same time, when you title this iPad Pro review, I'm just flexing my stuff. Apple Pencil, being the Apple Pencil, you know, it's alright. I will say though, with the Magic Keyboard, for the most part, I don't see it actually being useful. Like, for Kingdom Rush, it's very useful, but for like daily use, usually what I do is I use the keyboard and like this to like navigate as a trackpad. But when you actually have a trackpad, it's like this. I don't think so. So yeah, I will say the iPad Pro has come a very long way. I used the 2018 Pro for a little while, then I switched back to the 2017. I'm going to keep my 2017 because it has checkra on it. If I ever want to develop stuff, I'm going to move to the 2017 Pro for the most part, because I'm probably not going to jailbreak this because of the gaming. I don't want any issues with jailbreak detection. And yeah, hopefully this video helped you out. Just smash like, subscribe, bye.